Welcome to Full Discourse. This is a special break room episode with me, Josh Elkin, and my trusted sidekick,
Robin. No, I'm kidding. It's Honolulu.
And today we're drinking wine and we're talking
Yes.
smack and taking names.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Chin chin.
Yep.
Gongbe.
Can you give us a little break room breakdown on this wine or what? Oh, it's a nice color.
I didn't really look at it. I know it's a Cabernet Pfeiffer.
You're supposed to be a sommelier, just...
I mean, you buy what we in the community call barnyard.
I didn't buy this.
We
Someone
call
brought it for my
these
birthday.
mousy wines.
You're a mouse.
Actually, this is pretty good. Little mousy.
It is very good.
It's a little...
Look at the color, though. It's like got this
on
like
the
root
nose.
beer kind of like situation going on.
I've never heard anybody describe it as root beer, but
Oh,
I'm
you've never
glad
heard-
you did.
You've never met anyone like me.
This is what you would call ruby with a little burnt red on the edges.
Burnt red on the edges.
On the
AKA
nose.
sarsaparilla,
Love
AKA
sarsaparilla.
root beer. Okay?
Smells like... What do you think it smells like?
Duck.
Oh, interesting. To me, yes, duck skin. Duck skin. And a little bit of like sour feet. So casual.
This is like the second time today, because we're filming back-to-back episodes,
for fun.
that you've referenced eating humans.
No. Everything has skin. What are you talking about? Chicharron?
Fine.
Shut up.
You're right.
You're so dumb.
Let's talk about these Crocs.
You just think I'm a cannibal. Okay, let's talk about your Crocs.
We
He
don't-
keeps buying them. This is his second pair
No.
of McDonald's Crocs.
This is not my second. This is my second pair of red Arches McDonald's Crocs. The first ones I have aren't Happy Meal. These ones are Happy Meal. Don't get it twisted.
Got it.
Okay. I have a lot of Crocs. I really enjoy them. These ones are cool for many reasons. First reason,
J-Bits.
they're Happy Meal.
Okay.
So when you put the two together like this, it has a smiley face. Second
Mhm.
reason, look how cool this design is on the side.
Yeah.
It's like
Very
Zubaz.
Ye-
Do you know what Zubaz is? I'm dating myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what Zubaz is? Oh
Are
my
you,
God.
Well, you said that, and I immediately thought Pokemon and thought Zubat. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like swirlies. Are you talking about the thing swirly?
I
like
mean, I
that?
guess kind of. I'm talking about a pattern of clothing in the
Oh,
90s.
I
that
remember
was
what you're
like
talking
zebra,
about. Yes.
but
And
it
it
was-
was vintage.
Well, to me, it
Big,
wasn't vintage.
oversized shirts.
No, those are no. Zubaz is a style. It's like a zebra like print, but they would take different colors depending on the team. Like if it was, the Kansas City Chiefs, it would be red, yellow, and white zebra print.
So this is tying into your matchup food?
No,
No.
I'm just saying that this looks like Zubaz.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
How
It's
are you?
beautiful. Great. Great. I'm working a lot
Yeah.
on set
Mhm.
and everything. I got a printer, a DTG TTF printer. I have to unpack it.
Stop.
It does both.
You just blurted out an alphabet.
Yeah.
A
DTG.
DTG.
Direct to garment. So you put the shirt in or the tote and then it presses. It has like a frame and it presses it down and then you can print directly onto it. And then you put it in the heat thing and then it stays.
Oh, so it's like a
what's your shirt? Bet I can make that.
Mob Deep.
No, the design, but yeah, Mob Deep.
Is it like good quality?
Yeah, it
Mm.
better be.
Why'd you get that?
Because, okay, I like to solve problems. At two of the restaurants I work at, when they do collabs, they like to print shirts. And anytime they get quotes from places and they want to add something to it, they keep charging more. Obviously, ink prices, whatever. But it shouldn't be like that, I think. I want to be able to solve a problem where it's you get one flat rate and you can do whatever you want to the shirt. So you can print the front, you could do the back, you could do the sleeves. And I won't upcharge you like $5 per sleeve.
Right.
Yeah.
So the problem being solved is you making money.
It's me.
You're making money. That's the problem.
It's
I mean,
me,
that's the
I'm the problem.
solution.
Or whatever that song
You're like,
is.
I want to make more money, so I'm going to buy a DTTPGG
Yeah.
printer,
Mhm.
whatever the heck it's called.
Well, okay, and then I had these other ideas because there's no streetwear for certain sports, and I love rock climbing. So I just got in the mail today a bunch of samples for these vintage shirts and stuff. Like they're new, they're brand new, but it's like vintage style. And then I was gonna print some nerdy rock climbing things on there.
Us in the industry call those blanks.
That's great. I'm not in that industry, but now I am.
Okay.
And I ordered blanks from Elwood.
Love that.
Which is its own clothing brand too.
Cool.
Apparently. But yeah.
Size large?
Yeah.
Just when you're ready.
Oh, I know. I think all the guys I know are all size larges. You guys are big.
Cool. What do we got on the docket there?
The docket? Oh, let's see. This for this evening.
What's the guy's name that you're about to pull up?
Well, I don't know.
I follow him on Instagram.
Are we talking about the redundant man?
It's not really redundant. I see what he was trying to do.
So he makes a burrito.
Makes mini burritos.
He makes, this pretty boy here. He's making a burrito, birria, and then he puts it within a burrito. And then, he blends the giant burrito, and then he makes that in the tortilla.
This is extremely redundant.
And then he makes another burrito out of that tortilla he just made. And it's kind of, would you eat that?
I mean, yeah, but also
I would eat it, but how much would it taste?
So then he could just
good?
keep going, just keep making burritos out of burrito. Oh, he did do that.
He did. And then look, this is the tortilla. And then now he's making another burrito. Okay. I don't have the attention span to finish this video. So why did he make it? No, I'm kidding.
Furthermore, it's like, okay.
El Burrito Monster, that's his name. This makes sense. So he just makes burrito. Good for him. Look at how many tiny burritos he made.
I know. This is so silly.
Would you do something like this?
I have done something like this.
Oh,
Nothing's original. Any food creator you see creating stuff on the internet right now, I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. You're the original.
When it comes to dumb food,
yeah,
no one beats the whiz.
That was not original. That's from something.
It is definitely from something.
You're so funny. Anyways, my favorite thing is this girl, I guess. I don't know her age. Her dad meets up with his friends. This is on TikTok.
Isn't a woman a girl?
Yeah, but sometimes it depends.
A
yeah, it depends your age and if you want to be called a woman yet. I got really offended when I was younger when people were like, yeah, the lady can help you. And I was 23, but I was like, I'm not a lady. I'm a girl. I'm a little girl that works here. What
if someone calls you ma'am? You're like, ma'am is my mother. Thank you.
I don't even think that, ma'am. I think it's French. So I'm just like, I'll take it. It's like miss, ma'am.
You know what's funny about calling women ma'am is in British TV shows, mom.
Mom. Oh, mom.
So for the longest time, I would be watching something and they'd be calling her mom. And then only recently,
I realized
it was them saying ma'am, but in a British accent.
Yeah.
Yes, mom.
Mom. Yes, mom.
How dumb am I? Don't answer that.
We'll let everybody else answer that. Okay, so my favorite thing is this week, I just was craving split pea soup. So I made split pea soup and I put smoked sausage with white sage in it and all this stuff. It was so good. Wow. And then this pops up on my TikTok, obviously, because I can't stop talking about soup. And her dad meets with his friends every Sunday at a bar and they text each other a docket of what they want to talk about. So there's sentences, there's things. And then in the middle, you just see the word soup. And for 15 minutes, they talk about soup and great soups. The best soup you've had. Is chili a soup? Is gumbo a soup?
What about stew?
Oh, stew.
Stew is kind of a soup. I feel like, here's the real question. You ready for this?
Okay, go.
I'm going to blow your mind. Is cereal a soup?
Oh, because gazpacho is a soup.
Is soup hot cereal or is cereal cold soup?
Cereal.
What defines soup? It's like a sandwich. Like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Like, is cereal soup?
I would say that it is croutons in. No, that's too much. That's too abstract. Sorry. I redact. I think no, because the thing about a soup, like the milk, right?
Yeah.
It's just. Whereas.
Not sure what that means.
That's
but okay.
when you milk a cow. If you've ever milked a cow when you were younger, like I did, you'll
I've
get
milked a cow before.
Well, then why don't you know? They're soft. Okay.
They are very
you
soft.
have squeezed some udders recently.
Careful. Careful.
Side story. Personal, not even my personal, just his personal side story. Back to milk.
It's a beautiful color of this wine right now. You know what the thing is about milking a cow?
What?
When squeezing udders, is like you can't just like when you look at someone, when you look at it,
pull it
looks
down.
like they're just like jerking off the udder. But you're
using your thumb to press.
You have to pull and press at the same
weird.
time. And then it's like a.
But how does it squirt out if you're clogging it? You know what I mean? Like you're how many veins are coming out?
I have a penis, so I know. I can't explain it, but I know
it shoots out faster when you squeeze it.
No, like when you're like shaking it off at the end, just like get the little dribbles out. Like sometimes you get a little squeeze. You know, Jeff knows what I'm talking about.
I'm done with that.
Jeff hasn't been listening.
So soup has stock in it, and the stock is redundant. It's basically celery, it's carrots, it's chicken bones, right? And
it's
so
steeped vegetables.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is broth a tea?
Is soup tea? We're getting really crazy right now.
So soup is a soup.
Is soup a meal? Well,
that's my toe.
I mean, define a meal. You know, like define a snack. What if you eat a lot of snacks? Does that constitute of a meal? We were just talking about my dinner that I had not long ago at Dunsmore, and I had this green chili pork stew, and it was incredible. It was incredible.
I can feel
But I ate it kind of like, I ate it with a spoon, but then I put it on a tortilla.
Whoa.
So
why
like,
tortilla?
I don't know. They just served it with tortillas.
Oh, okay.
They were homemade. They were delicious. But like, that's the thing, right? You can't really take a thin soup and put it on like a tortilla. It would just dribble out.
Yeah.
However,
a stew
you could do that.
Has chunks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little thicker consistency. But then what about like New England clam chowder? Like that's considered a soup, but it's pretty thick.
It's so thick.
Yeah.
I don't know why I used to love New England clam chowder.
I'm making it this weekend.
You
actually.
are?
Yeah.
You know where I live?
I'm making a New England clam chowder Chicago deep dish pizza.
I would like to try that.
Right?
Wow.
You want to help me build this right now?
Weird. Oh, yeah.
Because
I love this.
Because I'm just saying, like a couple of videos ago, you helped me with the hot dog Wellington.
And the Taiwanese.
And the hot dog Wellington has like millions of views.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. By the way, how good
would
was
you
that?
like to add me as a... No, okay.
I feel bad that I didn't call you.
No,
I didn't call you and your significant other over the other day because
to eat?
I had a lot of sandwiches left over. That I just
we love sandwiches.
I mean, this was.
We have a group chat, and I think I send you guys the most sandwich pictures.
Yeah.
Besides Rick Locks, but I can't afford to eat as much.
Listen, neither could he.
Yeah. He's just out. Oh yeah, he can't. Yeah. Got him.
Yeah. Soup salad sandwiches. Shout out to Maddie Matheson and his new cookbook.
Oh.
Soup salad sandwiches. Maddie, if you're watching, send me a book. Thank you.
He's great.
He's amazing.
Great actor too.
Pretty good.
I love his YouTube videos.
You know,
but he's himself.
Exactly. Even in the show The Bear, he kind of just plays himself.
I wonder if they actually give him a script or if they allow him to just
like riff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what's cool about him on that show? He also culinary consults on the show. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Very
because
cool.
His character basically is the guy that just helps and fixes. And it's interesting because he's got such a good culinary background, but they don't want him to cook on the show.
He's not a cook on the show. I mean, like, I think the best role that he has in later, spoilers, is he becomes like a maitre d', if you will.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good at it because he's so charismatic in a funky way, but also insecure that you're like, wait, what a weird position to give him.
Yeah. Yeah. What a great show.
Yeah.
Right? What a really great show.
Have you seen the recent season?
Yeah. I liked it. People were kind of giving me a shit. I kind of
You like backstory though.
I like learning.
You love backstory.
In general, I just, like learning things.
I'm really bad at backstory.
Why?
Just because of my own personal writing. I hate writing backstory.
Well, how often do you write?
Enough.
Sick answer.
This is, you want to know why you think I'm a cannibal? Subliminally? Because a couple months ago, I told you about a TV idea, and I'm a cannibal in it, and that's
all
why.
Coming back to me now,
and that's why. And I'm just like, oh, subliminal targeting. It's a good script because you keep thinking about it.
I mean, I guess subliminally.
I can use you as a food consultant.
Subliminally. What was the last really delicious meal you had?
I went to, let's see, a couple different ones. I went to Camellia recently.
What's that?
Have you been? Well, we did go. We went to Friends and Family, the French-Japanese place.
Oh,
the
Tsubaki's new spot?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back there because I feel like we went right when they first opened.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit different now.
When we first opened, all of the regular menu items were great, but the dessert was like, maybe like too filling.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the pistachio tart they had and the chocolate one. Yeah, because you'll die.
I have to EpiPen that shit. No problem.
Straight to the camera.
Yeah, come on.
He's dying soon.
Careful.
Watch my show, Cannibalism. No kidding. Okay, I'm not crying.
You're crying. I'm not crying.
It's so funny. We drank so much. We had sake. We had like bottles of wine. We tried every single cocktail that we have. They had. We gave them notes.
We like drinking.
Yeah, we like.
What's wrong with
a
that?
little libations. Yeah,
so it's
great.
There?
Went back.
Yeah.
Desserts, all of them will win. Fun plating. Like it gets even better.
It's a beautiful spot.
I love it. Yeah,
it's, really
it's
cool.
in a historic building.
I want to go back there for sure.
Mm-hmm. It was so good. It was beautiful. They sent us saba dish and
what's that? Noodles?
Saba is
that's soba.
Fish. Yeah, no, you're good. It was like it's that stanky fish. It's not stinky, but if you don't like a fishy fish taste, this one's very fishy.
I don't like a fishy fish.
So that one, but there's a couple people that love fishy fish taste, so I know that'll hit them in the heart. They'll be like, yeah, that sounds good. It was delicious though. They do beef tongue with horseradish.
Love beef tongue.
Or was it beef cheek?
Love beef cheek too.
I love it's good.
Beef tongue, I have like a weird kind of like childhood memory about beef tongue.
Why? Oh, because they kept the skin on it? Because it was plated like a tongue.
Because it was plated like a tongue.
Ew.
And I was like, and I remember like I was young and my grandmother was eating it and they're like,
she was tonguing the tongue?
I was, no.
In front of you?
I look at her and I'm like, what are you eating? She's like, and I was like, whoa, and it scarred me. She's still alive. She's 102.
Wow. My grandma's 97.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And she's
Let's go.
I try to play mahjong with her. Sometimes she pretends like she doesn't know what she's doing, but then she wins.
You know what's funny about mahjong?
What?
Like old Chinese ladies and Jews.
What does that mean?
Where
did they come?
That's who plays mahjong.
They go?
My mom plays mahjong every week.
Oh, I love that.
With a crew of Jews.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta show them what's up. I gotta clean up in the Jewish community.
I'm just saying, ask anyone.
Is that racist? I'm
clean
just like, I'm gonna go to the
Jew.
I'm just gonna.
Just kidding.
Oh gosh. Okay. No,
I can play mahjong. I like it.
You know how to?
Yeah, I do. Are you kidding me? My mom's a star at mahjong. She kills it. She wins all the nickels.
Did you? I love that for her.
Yeah.
There's Steep LA does a mahjong night, which I didn't know that, but there's two tables. There's the beginner table and then there's the expert table. And I want to go and play at the expert table, but I heard they don't do money, which is so unfortunate.
What do they do? Peanuts?
Monopoly money, maybe.
Okay.
Tea bags.
What?
It's a tea spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Steep.
They
teabag you.
Where are we even going with that? Where are we even going with that?
It's after hours.
It is after hours.
Right.
Welcome to Break Room.
After dark.
That's it.
What are you doing for Hanukkah?
Hanukkah? When's that? Oh, that's
When is that? I don't know. You tell me.
I'm pretty sure Hanukkah, good for you for doing it with the is at the same time as Christmas this year, which is not always the case. It's the Festival of Lights, 8 days of Hanukkah. I actually like Christmas more.
Because it depends.
No, I just like there's more festiveness in Christmas. Hanukkah falls on Christmas. But
one day of it.
The last eight days after. I really love Christmas time. The music.
Santa Claus sitting on his lap.
Santa Claus. Love him. He's a chill guy.
Elves.
When I go to the mall, which is not really that often, but even if I go into a pharmacy and they have like the music playing, I love that.
Cute.
The commercials,
Michael Bublé, he's thriving.
Bublé, killing life, you know?
My favorite, there was a concert recently at Hollywood Bowl for someone's birthday. And Jennifer Hudson showed up to sing. Michael Bublé showed up to sing.
That's
and
cool.
Michael Bublé was the last act. And he was like, I'd like to thank all of my opening acts. And it was like, oh, dang. He's funny. He's got like a little like
He's got
ego.
a little edge. Yeah,
and
a little edge to him.
Yeah. And he's literally, when he shows up, he does the act and then he leaves. He doesn't want an ovation. He's just like, I'm good. I get it. I know. And then he leaves.
He's not that hype.
Yeah.
Like, relax. You're a fucking
Bubble.
holiday singer with a soda named after you.
Yeah.
Relax.
Bublé.
Bublé.
So funny. What a good guy.
Is he though? You know?
I don't know him.
Yeah.
No. I heard that there's some people you don't want to meet in real life.
So they say don't meet your idols.
Yeah.
I say don't have an idol.
True. Maybe just have people what is it? I don't even like mentors.
Respect.
Yeah. Bobby Lee, I used to love, comes into Major Domo all the time for his dates. Now I'm just like, whoa.
I grew up playing my favorite video game growing up was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh, you met Tony Hawk?
And then when I started doing YouTube, he was a huge fan of us and he came out to shoot a video with us.
Yes.
And he turned out to be the nicest guy ever.
Okay. It's fine.
We hung out with him all day. We hung out with him multiple times over the years.
He seems like a wonderful person.
I bought that magazine.
Uh-huh.
Nintendo Power.
I see it.
Because he's on it.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite game. So anyways, long story short, I have met some people in my career where I respected and then I met them and I kind of hate them now.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Hawk.
Or you hear about it.
Guy.
Yeah, Tony Hawk never.
Great guy. Great guy.
Exceptional. Nancy Silverton.
She's
Love her.
She's cool.
She came over to me. We were eating. We were at the collaboration at Thai Taco Tuesday at Anna Jack Thai. And she just rests her Chanel encrusted hand on me. Like she had 20 rings on while she's cooking.
She's
all Chanel.
Baller,
she's sick. She's got gibbets for her hair from Chanel.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is touching me? And then I looked over and I was like, oh. And I looked at, I think I looked at you or Pratt and I was like, take a photo. She's touching me. And I was like, I love you so much. And she's such a great person.
She's cool.
She's just, wow. She just touches you.
I feel like
feel like everyone is her child. She does that energy where it's like, hi, how are you
She's
doing,
like the
baby?
culinary world's mom.
Yeah.
You know? So you said you recently had the Krabby Patty collaboration at Mozza?
Oh, yeah.
How was
Pizzeria Mozza. It was great. It comes in the box that Paramount gives all of these restaurants that want to celebrate the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob. It was delicious. The cheese in that, wow.
So it was the one.
Cheese.
So I had it also.
Yeah.
I went to
the activation thing.
Yeah, at Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And she was there. Did you have the polenta fries too?
Mm-mm.
No. So
that sounds delicious.
Really
good. Yes, I did.
You right?
It was in the box.
Okay, exactly. She served them together.
They were so good.
So her burger was like the meatball burger, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
but like a smash meatball. So she like tried to pack it down.
And the bun was like a pizza bun.
I didn't know it was pizza.
Yeah, it was pizza dough.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It was so soft and moist.
Yeah, it was that was my favorite bite there. Everything else was meh, but like that one.
Honestly,
real good.
Italians know.
Actually, Fat Sal's made a collaboration. They did a burger as well.
Is it good?
It was pretty good. And then Monty's burger was there. Didn't eat that because fuck vegan food.
Oh, is Monty's vegan?
Yeah.
There's a dog as their mascot. There's a huge billboard across from the Dodgers Stadium, and it's like Monty.
Well, because their restaurant's right there.
Yeah, and then it's like CEO and owner. I didn't know it was vegan.
It's not good. I'm not a fan. Sorry, Monty.
Yeah. You'd think it wouldn't be vegan because the dog is the mascot and dogs should eat meat.
I don't like vegan food. I really don't like vegan food. It's not my thing. I don't like the consistency. It makes me gassy.
Yeah.
All
for
vegan
sure.
food, you know?
Yeah. I worked at Cafe Gratitude for 4.5 to 5 years. And it was great, but it backs you up or it gives you the runs. And it's just a mix up of what day it is.
Which is like, you can't buy a bucket there.
Mm,
Like, what's going to happen? You're either going to shit or you're not.
yeah. And I'll be the one plunging it. Well, I was the one plunging it. It was
Terrible.
great.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting into like some weird territory here.
Well,
But anyways, Nancy Silverton, awesome lady. That burger, awesome burger.
yeah.
Really good. I was in Vegas last week with our good friend Rick Locks.
Yeah. How was your dates? Your endless vacation with the
We-
lover, your food boy.
We basically went on our honeymoon.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was delicious. It was a delicious honeymoon.
What was delicious? Him or the honeymoon?
No. We ate at a lot of really good restaurants.
Yeah.
We actually get to this hotel and we upgrade to a presidential suite.
Wonder how.
It was great. The funny thing about this suite was it had 2 bedrooms.
Together?
Yeah.
In the same room?
It had 2
I love
bedrooms.
it.
No,
Yeah.
it had 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, it did.
And a huge like open area.
That's
This
so cool.
room, okay, it was ridiculous. It only slept 2 people.
Mhm.
But each room had their own bathroom, whatever. But the main area, it's like designed for strippers.
Oh, like
It was
there's a pole and
No,
there's
there
like
wasn't
a
a
coffee
pole.
table with. How would I know though? You know what I mean? There's a reflective
Here's why
mirror.
Here's why I say this because there
There's
was like
railings.
I've never seen a hotel room with more seating areas.
Oh, it's like to bring women back.
Exactly.
Okay, where was this hotel though? Because I want to like imagine if it was
the purpose of our trip was to showcase off the
Strippers.
strip,
strippers.
off the strip dining.
Okay.
So we stayed at this hotel called the Circa,
Mhm.
which is a new hotel casino off the Las Vegas Boulevard, which is really cool actually. It's really nice, especially for someone off the strip.
Yeah.
And we go up to this room and you walk in and there's like a circular couch with a huge table in the middle. Then to the right is a bar with mad chairs around it. Then to the right of that is a huge dining room table.
Wow.
And then to the right of that is like an enclave, like semicircle that has maybe 15 seats along the end.
Yeah.
And each seat has a little coffee table in front of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Suspect.
Very.
Right?
They knew what they were doing. Is there a guy in the elevator pressing the buttons?
No, there's not.
Okay.
A bellhop, they're called?
Well, you can call them a bellhop. I would call them pimps. But it's not actually. Do those people actually pimp, or are they like the assistant? I don't know.
I don't know.
But they tell you.
I've been to Vegas a lot and I've seen professionals sitting at like slot machines, like waiting to like target someone. And at this place, I didn't see any of that.
Okay.
Granted, we went on a Monday and a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
Was it a new hotel?
Newish.
Okay.
Anyways, we so that was the hotel. We went to this incredible barbecue place in Vegas. It was fucking awesome.
It looked good.
I forgot what it was called, but it was great.
All the cocktails you guys had?
A lot of cocktails.
Incredible.
Yeah. That was at
That steakhouse. I know. We have to pull
I'll
up
check it
the
out.
text.
Here, I got it.
Okay, I see. Damn. Pretty solid barbecue for Vegas. Sportsbook?
Oh, that was
The
another spot.
Sportsbook?
Oh, here.
This is another one.
The place is called Soul Belly Barbecue.
Ooh.
If you're in Vegas and you want to try something off the strip, Soul Belly Barbecue is incredible barbecue. And I guess the night before we went to this place called.
You know what looked good? Esther's. You
Oh
went
my
to Esther's.
God,
and I like
dude.
that they have Chinar on tap.
It was incredible. Italian restaurant off the strip called Esther's.
Pasta game. Very strong.
It was very
said
good.
Rick Locks.
It was very good. But you can see all the Rick Locks reviews. He'll give you his Locks level and all that bullshit. I was just there to eat, and if you needed a helping hand with camera work.
Yeah. Oh, so he invited you?
Yeah.
And then
I was just invited to tag along.
Oh, why did I think this was put on by a company?
No.
It was put on by brunch bloggers who brunch.
No, it wasn't. Vegas, the Las Vegas travel board hired Rick.
Yeah.
And Rick asked me if I wanted to go.
Oh, I love that. Good.
And I was like, yeah, I'll go eat and honeymoon with you, bro.
and fall madly in love with you.
Isn't it cool, like how hard it is to make new friends? But we became friends so fast.
I still don't understand why you think I hated you the first time we
The
met.
first time we met, I thought you hated me. We were
No,
actually at Mini Kebab.
it doesn't make any sense
You weren't
because
down.
I sat across from you and I had conversation with you.
You were kind of a little apprehensive.
No.
Like, who is this guy?
I was
No new
whispering
friends.
to the person to my right and I said, this guy's really cool. He knows a lot about shoes. You didn't hear me say that. I was giving you compliments, just not to you because that's freaking weird. And then you'd be like, she's hitting on me at Mini Kebab. What a weirdo.
I would have done that. I definitely would have said that.
You were like, hey, how's everything? And then you just sat and all this.
What are you
and I was
doing
like,
later?
I was like, this man is so open and wide and welcoming.
I mean,
love it.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick and I had just hung out like once or twice before that.
And then second date, you met his parents.
I mean, I met his parents.
Not long
after.
I know.
Oh,
that's true.
That's
true. No. Wow. Yeah. You went to the baby shower.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were there.
Cute.
Yeah. He's cute.
You met his whole family.
I did.
I wish I was
his
invited
brother,
to that.
Special guy.
He's a cool guy. I've heard stories.
Yeah.
Very specific. There's people who are special where you don't want to see them again. And then there's people who are special and you're like, what a unique man. I'd love to see again.
Yeah. Seriously.
And just observe.
Yeah.
That's like your friend Albert. And that's why he has so many millions of followers because you meet him in person. You're like, Albert.
He's a good guy.
He's just like a solid.
Yeah, he's a solid dude.
But you can't describe him.
I mean, yeah, you can. I could describe him.
Okay.
But I won't because it'll
you
damage his character.
Different, yeah. Gosh, I wonder what people think of you outside of cooking. Like, what do they think you turn off and like are really quiet and you just sit in your kitchen?
I don't know. Do I?
And put little Legos together.
Do
and
I do that?
These go together. And this is going to be my next recipe.
Do I?
I don't know. It seems like you do because after this, I'm showing you how to do your sewing machine. Fix it.
Hana's going to teach me how to thread the bobbin. That's not a sexual innuendo. That's actually a sewing term. Okay. Get your head out of the gutter.
And it's going to be fun because it's very quick.
I messed up somehow sewing the last shirt. So I need to.
Did you?
Yeah.
When I was there or just recent?
Remember I texted you the other day. I'm like, you around? You're like, not for another half an hour. It's because I messed up.
Oh.
Yeah. And I did exactly what you said not to do.
Oh, you cut it too short and then it went in.
Yeah. It wasn't stitched tight enough.
Okay. Oh, the tension?
Yeah.
You have to change that. Okay. We're going to do a full episode on sewing techniques. No, we're not. No.
I mean, I just need a refresher, really.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. Like, I still made it work, you know?
It looked good. I can't tell which shirt you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why don't you just not sew and just put binder clips on the inside? Or safety pin it. You don't even need to sew at that point.
And then I can't say I'm a suturer.
A seamstress.
That's a
suturer. A suitor.
To suture is to stitch, right?
Suture. That's a doctor. You're trying to do sutures.
I'm a doctor.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Dr. Elkin. I'm so sorry. Let me refresh this. Yes, doctor. Yes, you do need to suture your clothes together.
I just like the word suture.
Suture instead of sew.
Well, you don't say I'm a sewer.
You say and you don't like seamstress.
Well, is a man a seamstress?
Oh, yeah, true.
Producer Melissa coming in through the clutch.
You're tailoring. Taylor gang. Love
Wiz Khalifa?
Is that it?
Taylor gang, yeah.
I don't know what it's from. I just say it.
I met Wiz Khalifa once.
How was it? I have a story about him. Not my story. Somebody else's personal story.
Is it PG or R-rated?
It is. It's
M for mature?
Yeah, I'll say that. We'll talk about it after.
So I went to a Xbox party.
Mm-hmm.
And
what does that mean? Sorry, for Xbox?
Or
they were
years
throwing
ago. They were releasing the Xbox 360.
Okay.
So this is like 2011 maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old.
No, yeah.
And I was at a party and like a bunch of rappers were there, including Wiz Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at the bar and I knew that he loved Bombay and soda, which ironically enough is now my drink. Mm-hmm. And I was at the bar and he was standing right behind me. And I like do like a double take and I look at him
Did you
like,
order
I
his
was like,
drink for
Wiz,
him?
you want a Bombay soda? And he like looks left and he looks right and he goes, yeah.
Oh,
And I
because
hooked
he
him up with
wasn't
it.
supposed to drink.
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
Who
he was
knows?
like, I don't even know. Maybe he thought I was like roofing him or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's my Wiz Khalifa story.
I love that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Tell me yours now.
My Wiz Khalifa story
Yeah.
is no. It's like a little weird and religious, so we're not gonna go.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll find out later after the show.
Okay.
After hours. But I have a story about Jonas Brothers, just Joe Jonas. We were catering a Spotify like end of year wrap, and they're doing all these podcasters, and they had Major Domo cater at, is it called, it's that big house, and I think it's called the Goldstein House.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. Underneath this empty kind of outdoor area where you can throw a party is a club, and Joe Jonas was the DJ for some reason, which is so odd because all these people are like in their 40s and 50s and then Joe Jonas is DJing, but you can tell the set list was not his either. Like someone had pre-made it, which his friend was standing right next to him, so I'm assuming his friend made it and he just stood there and just nodded. And I knew that didn't he made a tequila brand or something, or maybe he just likes tequila. But I went to the bartender Tay, and I was like, hey, it's Joe Jonas, and my first concert I ever went to is the Jonas Brothers in Paris, California. It's so weird. Could I bring him a drink? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, do you know anything about what he would like? And he said, yeah, he has a tequila company, or he really likes something. I forgot. So Nick Jonas, I think, because producer Melissa's always correct, has a tequila bar.
Okay.
In San Diego.
Got it.
And so he said, well, I guess Tay got
tequila,
Nick and Joe mixed up and was like, oh, he owns a tequila bar. And so he gave me tequila and champagne mixed together. What a good.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't tell me
delicious.
It's gonna fuck
Try
me
it
up.
after Bombay soda.
That's gonna fuck me up.
3 different alcohols. So I brought it over and I was like, it's a tequila and champagne. Like, you know, when you try to not fan, I got you a drink. It's a tequila. Here you go. And then his friend's like, oh, could I get one too? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And I just walked away and I was like, yes.
How long ago is this? You're like in on it. Like you're in. Like, oh, I'm in.
This was like last year.
This sounded like you're talking about this like when you were a kid, you little child.
I regressed
He's a little
to
baby.
How old was I? I regressed to my 12-year-old self, and I said, "Oh, I guess Joe Jonas."
Yeah, that.
But
tracks.
I never thought he was attractive. I thought Nick Jonas was attractive.
Nick is the youngest.
Yeah,
that's Nick Chopra.
Yeah.
Priyanka's
Anyways,
husband.
I don't touch people who are married. Get it? You.
Yeah, you're not a homewrecker.
No,
I don't think
that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
how are we feeling about this wine?
This is great wine. Sturm. I can't read that far, but I like to try.
Sileto Vineyard, San Benito County, 2021. Cab Prefer? The fuck does that mean?
Prefer? Or is it Pfeiffer? It's a Cabernet Pfeiffer.
Pfeffer.
Yeah. Prefer.
Here.
But they do a lot of biodynamic wines with these. Biologique. San Benito. I've never heard of it.
Where is that?
Watsonville, California.
Sounds made up to me.
It's mousy.
Someone brought this wine. I didn't buy this wine.
Yeah, they probably got it at Winevore's. Wineavore is
Vinavore.
Vinavore. Sorry, Vinavore.
No,
the woman
if it was from Vinavore, it would have a Vinavore sticker.
A little sticky.
I love Vinavore. It's a woman-owned wine store. All the wines are curated, and they're all from women winemakers.
There you go. Thank you, Dr. Elkin.
You're welcome.
The feminist we all needed in this era.
Too soon?
Nah,
it was the election last night.
I know. Whew. Sweating. Sweaties.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Yeah. It's because some people didn't vote. The turnout last year.
Every single person I asked said they weren't voting. And I was like, and it was shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
If you don't vote, you can't complain.
Yeah.
You really can't complain. Yeah. Anyways, I voted. You can't because you're...
I'm Canadian.
I was about to say you're Korean. You're Canadian.
One of my friends was like, I'm not gonna out him, but he was like, this I don't like this and I don't like that. And I was like, oh, so who'd you vote for? He's like, oh, I didn't vote because my Los Angeles ID wasn't valid in New York and I still live in New York. I'm like, okay, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You have zero voice.
Also, you get a mail-in ballot.
Not only that, you're making it up.
Yeah.
If you don't go vote, it's because you don't want to vote.
Yeah. And you can do, I forget what it's called. It's not standby voting.
Proximity.
Yeah. Whatever it's called.
Proxy vote.
Yeah.
I know tons of people that live in this state that their ID is not valid and they do it.
Yeah. I also know people who just last week drove back to their home state just so they can vote.
That's
honorable. Yeah.
I hope they got what they wanted.
They did not. But they voted, so they can complain about it now.
This has been a stimulating conversation.
Yeah.
Where we've crossed the plains of complete randomness.
Yeah.
While drinking mouse wine.
Mousy wine.
You're mousy.
And we found out that Josh is actually Dr. Elkin.
Who would have thunk?
Not me, ever,
not me.
in any timeline.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, favorite, share, subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know if you like our dynamic or if you don't. Or who you'd like to see on future episodes of Full Discourse.
That's true. And also, thank you to the new people who followed me. I get like one new follower a day, and I'm like, oh,
nailed it.
Why? No. Thank you. Bye.
Full Discourse is a podcast hosted by me, Josh Elkin, produced by Diane Kang, Melissa D. Mons, and Diamond M Print Productions. Camera operator Jeff Liu. Post-production sound by Coco Lawrence, production assistance by Melanie D. Watson, and music by me.